Alright, y'all, I just got done watching a video by no other than Doucette, right? He was making a video about William Lee, alright? William Lee just returned from a hiatus of 3 years off of YouTube, right? And he was explaining why he thinks that he wasn't on YouTube. And I said the same thing in my video, and come to find out, William Lee said something similar in his own video. So confirming he wasn't on YouTube because he wasn't lean enough, all right? And this is what I be talking about. You don't have to be perfect, all right? Just do better than yesterday, all right? Kind of sound similar to what Greg be saying, train harder than last time. But HTLC, what does that mean? HLT, whatever. Harder than last time supplements, right? Wasn't William part of that? I don't know. I don't remember. Correct me if I'm wrong. But he was part of that. I guess he's not now because the question is William Lee natty or not? It doesn't seem like Greg thinks so. But I think that he said he was before. I don't remember if he did or not. My point is, this dude been lying whole time. He used to put inserts in his shoe to say that he 5'11", right? So if you're an influencer, bro, and you're coming on here telling people things, and you're lying about things, you're not being transparent about things. Me personally, I show my ups and downs. I'm not gonna leave YouTube because I gained a few pounds of body fat. No, that's part of the game. I tell people this is part of the game. I'm not going to leave YouTube because I get weaker on a certain lift. I'm not gonna only post my wins. I'm not gonna only post my wins, bro. Sis, whoever listening and learning, watching, I'm not gonna only post my wins. And this is not a diss to William Lee, because a lot of people do this. A lot of people get on YouTube and they do this. A lot of fitness influencers, male, female, whether they're physique type, whether they're strength type, whether they're natty, whether they're not. Even people who claim to be natty, of course, people that claim to be natty be lying, but also people who claim to, not all of them, all right? But also people who are open about their gear use, they lying about how much they use or what they use or how long they've been using. All right, like for instance, Doucette, I don't know, but it seems like he only claims to be, he claimed to be natty up to the point where he got caught. I think he got caught in powerlifting or bodybuilding, correct me if I'm wrong. I think it might have been both. But you're competing against natty people. And me personally, I'm getting to the point, and I've been to the point, but I think it's confirming that there's no such thing as natty bodybuilding. There's no such thing as natural bodybuilding, man. Or it's rare. Even on the natty stage, guys are juicing, man. Me personally, I'm good. I'm good on competing, not because of that. I'm good on competing because if I was to compete, I'd compete, win, lose, draw, whatever. Of course, I'd be going for the win, but I don't want to be on stage in draws next to dudes getting every body, you know what I'm saying, every body part critiqued, all right? So, and then it's also like, it's so many different reasons, all right? You know, you might have the best physique up there, but there's politics to it. There's all kinds of things. That's not my main reason. Those are just byproducts of the reason. My main reason, I don't want to be in draws next to dudes, you know what I'm saying? And that's no disrespect. I'm not, you know what I'm saying, whatever floats your boat, hey, no disrespect to how you want to live. I just don't want to be on stage like that, right? So, powerlifting, if I was to do anything, I would do powerlifting if I was to compete. But I got to get my numbers back up. To be honest, TBH, to be totally honest, I got to get my numbers back up. My bench press didn't fail again. It was on the way back up, but specifically the bench presses that I use in the gym I go to, I might have to switch up. The flat bench is, yes, in powerlifting you do flat bench, you do deadlifts, whether sumo or conventional. I do raw conventional, I do super raw conventional. I don't even use a belt, right? And I still deadlift well in my mid 500s, all right? So at a body weight of anywhere between 165 and The highest I let myself get up to lately was like 185, 186, something like that. I will not touch 200. I don't feel like it's a reason for me to be over 200 naturally. I mean, muscle-wise, see, a lot of beginners. This is why they have to be transparent and honest, because a lot of beginners don't understand that there's only so much muscle you can build naturally. All right, and everybody chasing the number 200, and it doesn't matter if they 5'3" or 6'8". If they 6'8", they can get it. You know what I'm saying? If they 5'3", most likely you're not gonna be 200 all muscle and shredded, right? I'm 5'11", 5'10" and a half, 5'11", honestly, with no inserts in my shoes, no looks maxing, cheating, or none of that. I'm about 5'11", 5'10", right? Somewhere in between there, right? And I'm old, so I might shrink a half an inch. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I'll be 43 naturally, all right? I'm what Greg Doucette would have been if he would have never been on juice, all right? Greg Doucette was juicing hard, very hard. All right, so look at this. All right, so if you don't think that's that impressive, I'm in the shade kind of light, so it's like you can't really. That's another thing. Guys, they get the best lighting. There ain't no good lighting right here. Get the best lighting. They get the they work out in the heat. They get a pump before they get on camera every time. All right. You don't think that William Lee worked his butt off to make this debut? To make that's his best physique. I'm not dissing, but that's his best physique. You type in Reptile Fitness physique update, and I'm not dissing. I'm just saying that I don't like fake stuff, man. I don't like